our academics. Now we have learned everything. You have worked so hard. I have seen the PG quiz, half of the questions I could not answer at this stage after passing up almost 37 years after my MS passing. But then once you want to go ahead with that, what we feel that when we have fulfilled our cherished dream, long cherished dream, studied hard in wards as well as in the libraries, everything, and we got a degree, then we get a dilemma now how to utilize it. Whether we should start only OPD practice and be a panel consultant somewhere, or start our own nursing home, or become a full-timer in some corporate hospital. That becomes a dilemma of all the PG students. Actually, what is the dream of every consultant? Dream of every consultant, he wants to be independent. He wants to have his own individually managed hospital by which he can use or he implement his ideas. Generally, these are all small-size hospitals, less than 15 bed, when they start their practice. But it is a bouquet of rose, but mind well, it is a bouquet of the full of thorns. Another owner alone has to look after many issues, right from patient treatment, administration of the hospital, financials, premises, equipments, maintenance, government. We see one by one all these things. Currently, there is rapidly changing trends. When we started practice in 85, 86, the things were totally different. But now there is increasing stress in the hospital management. There is a rapidly changing patient attitude. Now, on one side, the patient, they always bargain for their bills, and the patients who pay the bills, they are more demanding also. That's another reason is there is increasing incidence. Rather, we had almost a half-hour session yesterday only on the violence. Then there is increasing competition among the hospitals. Rapidly changing future of the industry. Now what you require is the insurance, you require accreditation, everything, and the things have gone into their hands rather than the hands of a doctor. In nursing home management, doctor himself has to perform both hospital management and the patient management. He is individually responsible for all the problems, everything which happens in the hospital. Any mishap in the hospital have occurred just because of the loose tongue of our staff. Rather, in one of the hospital, there was a table death, only in anesthesia. Even the surgery was not done. Now there is a way how to tell everything to the relatives who are sitting outside. The ward who was there outside, she told the relative, "Tumse patient mele aatmade." Like this. The relatives barge inside, and there was a lot of chaos, so many problems for that particular consultant. So this is the lack of coordination. Our staff should be taught what not to do first rather than what to do. Then conflict among the workers. This is a big thing. Especially now, all of maybe you should have a sexual harassment committee in the hospital itself. If it is not so, the owner is punished. It is a criminal offense. I have seen one board here somewhere, sexual harassment committee, here in the physio department also. But there is a necessity in the nursing homes. However small is that? Again, the misbehavior with the patient. If the staff misbehaves something with the patient, and if you do something, especially nowadays of union is there, more than 20 staff is there, they can have their union. Then of course, pilferages, patients' valuables. So the CCTV has become a mandatory, at least who has gone in the patient's room and come back. Whatever I am telling you, there is nothing hypothetical. Rather, I myself have gone through all these things. Everything what I am telling you, this has come out of I will say 80% out of my experience and 20% of the experience of the other doctors. The mobiles and especially all those money, everything that can go. So you should have all those notices in your room. Kindly take care of your valuable. You can't say hospital cannot take, we cannot say, we have to say it is difficult for us to take the responsibility. That is the word which should be used. No, we cannot take responsibility, sort of arrogance. Every word you are utilizing in your nursing home is very important. Then of course this ego and attitude of the staff among themselves to avoid the work, this is commonly seen. The next about housekeeping. I'm talking of nursing home because in the institution there is a separate department for that, but there is never such a department in the nursing home. About the cleanliness of the hospital. Once around some 15-20 years ago, there was a front page, news in the Times India. What is it? Pune Times. There is one supplement of the Times of India, and they have shown everything. What kind of the cleanliness is there in the hospital? Udhar staircase पे plaster पड़ा हुआ है, ऊपर सब garbage है, how the clothes are dried, and everything sort of things were published with the photograph there. Then you find stinking wards, dirty toilets in some of them. Patient can notice the spider web. When you are taking around, you are just seeing how the patient is suffering, what the patient is doing. But you never see where there is a spider web at the corner of the wall or somewhere. Then linen. Generally the torn or the stained linen. Sometimes it happens that only the VIP patient or the irritating patient gets that stained linen sometimes. Okay, or somewhere it is torn, and that can make issue of this. Rather, first CPA, which happened in Pune, approximately around 90, 89, 90 something, that first CPA was because the tap was leaking, the fan was not working, my linen was torn. That was the first CPA which has gone there. Of course, the judiciary gave the verdict in favor of doctors and punished 10,000 rupees. That is the maximum punishment which could be given to the complainant. But now the situation is changed. All these things all of you know very well. Equipments. How many of you who are having nursing homes see whether there is any dust over your OT lamp which is directly above the operation area? And the class 4, it is very, very difficult to supervise. As I told you, I had, for medium-sized hospital, you can have one supervisor over that staff. Now, this staff is seasoned. They are there for 15 years and 20 years, and the supervisor comes new one. Immediately, there is some sort of wall between these two. Rather, one of my staff who was very intelligent, ward boy, he complained me 4 or 5 days later, Sir, तुम्ही तो नवीन supervisor लावलाय, पण त्याला ते कोपऱ्यातली जाळी अजून दिसलेली नाहीये. Actually, it was his job to clean that part. But he deliberately didn't clean that. And he waited whether the staff, the supervisor can notice it or not. But they even tried to show that that guy you have appointed above our head doesn't know anything. You know, that sort of thing. In the initial phase, there are many, many supervisors who left just because harassment from this united staff. And that is the headache of a doctor. Then about repair and maintenance. You know, we have to see all these things in a nursing home. Medical students may not be aware of what is happening around us. We are only concerned about our study, but here nursing home person, again these photographs have come. How the top tap, this pipe was leaking, how there was dirt outside in the parking area. In Pune the things are very difficult. Then about electricals, fans, one of the patient complained, they had a serious complaint. Of course it's a funny thing that we cannot see color on the TV. We are worried what happened. I told everybody, they say, sir, the TV is colored, everything is seen properly. Then we realized there was no color channel on the TV. But that took almost 1 hour of all our staff to find out whether there was no color in the TV. So these are the complaints, especially of the demanding patients. Then this part, pilferages. In OT, especially your Vicryl is the most important. A small thing but can be, you can say, stolen. In our days, we were keeping the inventory of the implant also. And those implants were getting stolen and sold elsewhere. Again, as I said, all these things are there. About the machines, we have to see whether the machines are maintained properly or not. The trolley especially, after a period of 10 years, 15 years, that wheel gets stuck up and there is a problem for the patient, which happens rather in one of the hospitals, doctor faced a serious problem just because patient fell from the wheelchair, that the wheel got stuck up because rather we can say it got jammed and patient fell down, and that was the police complaint about this thing. Doctor ने काय काय बघायचं, मोदी अकेला क्या क्या करेगा, it's like that, doctor अकेला क्या क्या देखेगा. And as I said, generally this happens only with the VIP or the demanding patients. Right. This part, breakdown during complicated surgeries. Rather, there was one case around 1 year ago. He was doing some instrumentation of the spine and the CM stopped working. Now, during the surgery, the CM stopped working. What the doctor is going to do? How many nursing homes are there? Where are 2 additional spare CM? And the screw has gone elsewhere and doctor was punished for that. About the counseling, that's what we saw yesterday evening, everything. It is the counseling of the patient as a relative is needed, especially detailed explanation of the disease, operation and facilities, convincing about the bills. The bills, I was asked to take that part of the perfect billing, which was to be given by Dr. Samant, and I'm going to cover that in this particular talk itself. That billing itself is a big thing. Then unforeseen complications or the death. The patient counseling for this is very important. You know, if the patient is getting, rather even if the patient has died suddenly, there is a rather separate talk how to declare death. There are 2 types of declaring death. One is legal declaration of death, and second is practical declaration of death. How you should declare a death so that the patients or relatives don't become violent, and that is the problem when there is a violence about the death. Because the senior the consultant becomes, he is not able to give the adequate time. And the demanding patients, he demands service everywhere. If he gets constipation, he will complain at 12 o'clock in the night, and I want doctor to see me that I have got a constipation, you know. Now billing issue will come to this. This is actually the talk which I added later on. Generally, this is a problem with the private nursing home, because the institutes, the doctor has got nothing to do with the bills. Only thing, whatever he gets, whatever the institution he gives to him. So the doctor is not in picture. So we'll see only for the private nursing home. Yesterday, as I said, that treating the patient is a science, but the convincing the patient or satisfying the patient is an art. So preparation and everything about the bill is an art. You earn far, far more at preparing and about the bills rather than what you earn during surgery or in the consulting. Now we'll see what to do about the insurance patient. In the insurance patient, the schedule of charges is fixed one. You don't have any control over that. Especially for the GIPSA, they have done the very pathetic rather. Your New Mumbai is in the tier 2, Pune is in tier 3. We get 23,000 rupees for treating proximal femoral fracture or doing the Bankart repair. Only 23,000 including everything. So there are ways to come out of this. It is survival of the fittest now. Now, what we have realized that when we send these bills to the insurance company, who are the evaluating doctors there? They are mainly BAMS and BHMS, who don't know ABC for orthopedics, right? Especially for a certain rare disease, they don't know about intricacies of that, but they are the ones who are decision makers for that. But now they can't admit and they can't tell to their management that we don't know anything about all these things. So, because another part is that these Ayush doctors are given incentives. How many cases you have denied, how many deductions you have done in the bill. You know, that's why they try to see that how can they reject, that is their top priority. We have suffered in the initial phases that there was a case and we put the diagnosis of tuberculosis of the spine. The case was outright rejected because there is a pre-existing disease. So we just cannot give it. So after that, we started putting as an infective spondylodiscitis. Same thing. But then that was sanctioned. You know, how to put the diagnosis, as I said, has become art, even for carpal tunnel also. Because there is specific mention of the carpal tunnel in the SOC. So when you are mentioning while sending to the insurance for the first approval, we started writing, it is an inflammatory inflammatory hypertrophic tenosynovitis of the flexor tendons in the wrist. You know, if you put such kind of diagnosis, don't tell lie, but tell in a different way, then immediately almost 3-4 times the bill was sanctioned than what was assured for carpal tunnel. So that is about putting the diagnosis. Second thing, whatever given the SOC, they know it about it. But there is a funny thing that if that disease or procedure is not mentioned in the SOC, then you have got a freedom to put on the charges. And that's how you can utilize this in the insurance patient. As I said, how to put the diagnosis in initially, and they cannot decide the charges which are not mentioned in the SOC. Another part is that how to describe. Don't inform them arthroscopic ACL reconstruction. Then that is charges are fixed. So what you are telling arthroscopic evaluation of the patient, then harvesting the graft. You put something, all these things. Then fixation of the graft by the implants. I have seen in one of the reputed institute in Pune itself that they have put in 7 different categories. Above knee slab followed by above knee cast after few days. You know, describe the same thing in a different way. Don't write fracture fixation of the radius and ulna. Write it 2 different things. Right? Bone grafting is another part into different thing. Then you can get the charges for all these separate parts. But don't write a single one. And sometimes it happens that if you are doing on the same day, they deduct the certain charges. They put for the first case, first surgery, they will give 50 total, and for every next they will give 50%. So put a different dates. They don't go into detail of all these things. As I told you, these are all BMS people or Ayush people. Another part, bilateral TKR, simultaneous bilateral TKR. Have you seen the SOC? For a single TKR, the charges are say 100 rupees, and for simultaneous it is 150 rupees. So why are you doing simultaneously? Your expenditure and everything is going to be the same. So what we do, we discharge the patient on the paper for 5 days. After 5 days, wait for 1 day, show admission again, and do the another TKR. Here very easy for us to explain the patient how the simultaneous should not be done, which increases the risk of the patient, ICU management, and everything is there. But for bilateral, there are fixed charges, so you have to just asaghas kaichaji kaika asaghas khalla, then we get more money. Then keep record of allowed expenditure. How many of you follow the bill which once they approve, that there is certain allowed expenditure, certain disallowed expenditure. You know, so you see that sometimes you are sending the bill of 10,000 and almost 2,000-3,000 are disallowed. So next time if you are preparing the bill, see what is not allowed and what is allowed. Now you can make up what is not allowed, that particular charges you can put in the allowed one. They won't see what are those things. Only this heading is allowed, this heading is not allowed. And another part is that, which will come later on, that sometimes you have to put some non-allowable charges. Non-allowable. I put a Savlon charges, bandage charges, because I know that not going to be allowed. But for them to show to the management, they can show, see, we have not allowed this 5 and 7 charges. Then they will allow remaining else. Sometimes you have to modify. Rather, I used to teach to all my billing managers, and for information, my billing manager has a tremendous demand in our area. They are given job immediately. Then one thing is that they allow almost 30% of the total bill for consumable. What they see is the doctor's charges should be minimal, but this is, yesterday night also I told you, this is about the consumables. But be careful. There are certain patients, as I said, category of the patients. Lawyers, certain Puneri patients. There they ask you about the bill, and you have to see that they are going to challenge everything because they know what has been done. We were writing in the past, suppose corporation bill is there or the government bill is there, put bone grafting for everything. Now, there was an issue at that time. So where is the scar of the bone grafting? Rather, we had done some, I think, distal femur or something, or proximal tibia. Then we said we have taken graft from the distal femur, so there is no separate incision for that. But we have taken the graft from there. That's how we have to, manipulate. About the non-insurance patient, still in Pune, 50% patients are non-insured, especially in the rural area, almost 70% patients are non-insured. Here the things are totally different. It's a different scenario altogether. So don't keep fixed bill. Yesterday Dr. Keshigar was saying he has put all the fixed bill. Rather, it is mandatory. It is mandatory by the corporation that you have to put a charges list outside. And there is a lot of row over this in our Hospital Board of India meeting. How can I put like this, like barbers, we are putting the charges like this. I say when it is mandatory, you have to put it. But how to put it outside? Now say, for example, close reduction, the charges are from 2,000 to 12,000. Write the charges like this, if at all it is mandatory to put it outside, because this can't have fixed, whether it is a communicated or one, if you are putting the 1 K wire or multiple K wires, all these things. So we can find a way out of that. But generally, in a private, for a non-insured patient, don't tell a fixed bill. Because patient doesn't understand whether there is a communication there or not, especially proximal femoral fracture, there are so many different kind of things. He thinks fracture patella and the fracture proximal femur is the same. He doesn't understand those things. Then doctor himself should avoid telling the estimate, because the bargaining starts there only. A doctor is not allowed to be rigid. Whosoever is that? That's what we have seen yesterday evening. So doctor should never be concerned. मी सांगतो हे बिलाचं सगळं ते बाहेर बघतील. Medically काय असेल तर सगळं मला विचार. I spend half an hour to explain all about their disease, their surgery, their complication. पण किती बिल होईल तुम्हाला बाहेर अकाउंटचे लोक सांगतील. You don't tell them. Sometimes they require some vent, bargaining there. But a doctor is bargaining and doctor is remaining adamant. That doesn't look good in a private practice. Then initial estimate, when you are telling some estimate, make a separation. Don't tell the joint replacement cost 2 lakhs rupees or 2.5 lakh rupees. आमच्या हॉस्पिटलचं बिल फक्त 1-1.5 लाख आहे. पण आतला इम्प्लांट कुठला टाकायचं हे तुम्ही सांगायचं. ते बिल विल बी चेंजिंग अकॉर्डिंगली. आणि हॉस्पिटलच्या बिलामधलं सुद्धा डॉक्टरांचे चार्जेस, मग असिस्टंट, मग एनेस्थेटिस्ट, मग त्यांचे असिस्टंट, ऑपरेशन थिएटर वगैरे असं आपण सगळं सांगत गेलं. आय हॅव टॉट टू माय दिस बिलिंग मॅनेजर हाऊ टू एक्सप्लेन द बिल. दॅट विल कम. दॅट इज अ नेक्स्ट सेपरेट स्लाइड फॉर दॅट. बट देन डोंट टेल वन ब्लॉक in N block that the bill will be so and so. There how the patients or even the later on the politicians enter, they say you have charged so much. What they feel that whatever you are telling 2.5 lakh rupees is received by doctor. एवढं तुम्ही पेशंटून 2.5 लाख रुपये घेता आणि काय करताय असं. Another thing is about the OT charges. Especially in the beginning we had this issue. You are charging bed charges, you are charging some, for bed also they were asking why you are charging separately. Doctor's charges and why you are charging OT. Then the explanation, we had a FAQ. What are the common questions asked by the patient and what should be the answer for that? We were telling them, we cannot operate you under the tree. There has to be some specific environment, some specific certain things which are there. Apart from the equipments or the, image intensifier charges are different, monitors are different. But what are the OT charges? So the operation theatre has to be kept properly. Nowadays, for last 6-7 years, I have seen people don't ask about this. Then number of the days of the hospitalization. Now there is a craze to discharge the patient earlier. That has become one of the marketing tool. But there is still lot number of the patient. Or 2 days admit केलं 1 lakh bill केलं. That sort of thing. The more the hospitalization, they feel that the bill is okay. That is one class. Of course, there is not a blanket rule for everything. Remember, no blanket for everything. This is an art. You know, science is that you tell what is blanket. But then art is on this, what criteria of the patient is this, how much is IQ, how much is ready to pay, what is his knowledge, what is his misunderstanding, that you go on, you understand when you are talking with the patient. So here, how to increase the days. I explain the patient, नाही दुसऱ्या दवाखान्यामध्ये 2 दिवसातच टीकेअरला सोडतात. Rather, yesterday we saw one case that we discharged them on the same day, you know. See, if 99% patients do all right, we are not in problem. But the patient gets some problem 3 or 4 days, then you are in serious trouble. Rather, there is a very famous case from Ratnagiri. Most of you might be knowing that is a cesarean section, Dr. Pavaskar case. He operated the patient, discharged on 3rd day. He went to conference in Pune, husband and wife, both are gynecologists. And on the 5th day, patient started getting some symptoms, and he was informed on the phone that patient la ulti hoti hai, patient kasa tari karto hai. So he told on the phone, give pantoprazole, right? What happened afterwards, that in the evening the patient was shifted elsewhere, and the patient died. She had a amniotic fluid embolism or some embolism of some kind. And that's why all those chaos about the telephonic consultation which came from this particular case. The doctor was charged for a criminal negligence. He was not given relief in the district because the husband of that was a reporter. He was not given, both of them were not given relief at the High Court also, so they have to go all the way to Supreme Court to get the bail for this. So here, if the conflict is going to occur only once in your life, that is going to spoil all your career. So you have to see, we tell the patient, ki आम्ही सांगतो कसं बिलाबद्दल. काही sometimes patient thinks that you are increasing number of days because you want more bill. So we explain again FAQ की तुमचं 95% काम पहिल्या दिवशी झालेलं असतं. खरं बिल तुमचं पहिल्या दिवशी झालेलं असतं. पुढे आम्ही काय करतो? We observe you. We just give you the medicine, we just give you your dressings. But if something goes wrong there, this 95% will go in the soup. That's why we are putting you 4 or 5 days more. So if the patient remains for 5 days, because sometimes you are talking to X person, but there is a big list of the relatives, kaka, mama, nana, sage, they are there. And they are saying, "Arey, 2 दिवसात discharge केला आणि एवढे bill घेतला आमच्याकडून." So that is how the things should be tackled. Next, about the specialized surgery, that even for close reduction, we are telling to many of the patients, तुमचं operation खास आम्ही त्या TV मध्ये बघून करणार आहे. तो खास TV. You have to show the CCI TV. See, this is the X-ray, just a still picture. This is a video picture. And we are going to do your operation in this video where you can see all the X-rays. We are not opening, all the explanations required, then they are ready to pay the more charges. नुसतं हाड बसवायला एवढं करायला एवढे पैसे घेता का तुम्ही वगैरे. Especially for scoping, we tell them, I got all the equipments of costing 1.5 crore rupees and we are going to use all those equipments for your surgery. All these things has to be explained to them. About the giving or informing the bill to the patient. Again, this is very crucial. The way you are informing the death, the seriousness of the patient, informing the bill is crucial. Just don't hand over the bill to the relatives. Then there is a lot of chaos. Keep the smart, yesterday I said, smart lady, a billing manager, and who should not lose composure at any cost. What is her body language, her composure, her this temper is very, very, very important. You keep a separate area for explaining the bill. Generally it is in the basement in a corner. OPD is something different, but the IPD bill, relatives are called downstairs and they are handed over the bill and explained everything there in the corner. Because people, they want to have a sympathy, and that is in your reception, directly in front of where all the waiting room is there. Then they make more and more chaos. Chaos चढणं म्हणतो ना आपण तशा पद्धतीने. And then all the spectators, they have got sympathy for the patient, not for the doctors. So that should be in the corner where he understands that there is no point in making the ruckus here, away from the crowd. About the OPD bill also, now as I said, in our hospital, I charge 4,000 for my hydrocortisone injection, then there are X-rays, and then there is this consultation charges, and there are pharmacy charges, all those things are there. So don't tell them suddenly, your bill will be 8,000 rupees. They get annoyed. कसं आहे की डॉक्टरांची कन्सल्टेशन फी आहे ती अंदाजे 700 रुपये आहे. नंतर एक एक्सरेला तुम्हाला 350 पडतात. तुमचे 4 एक्सरे आहेत, मग 350. I trained my reception how to tell the bill separately. The patient start, आता आणखी बिल वाढते, आणखी बिल असं डोक्यामध्ये येतं. पेशंट गेट्स मेंटली प्रिपेअर्ड टू पे मोर बिल. आणि सगळं मिळून तुमचं अंदाजे 10,000 होतं, पण सर म्हणाले 8,000 रुपये घ्या तुमच्याकडून. Then they get relieved. That's how even the IPD bill also has to be told to them. Then, as I said, for method of explanation, they don't get all the bill at the end. If the patient is admitted, take 50% advance there now, this is ready, then take 20% after 3 days, remaining 20% after 3 days, sort of these things, give them a stepwise bill. And we give almost always a separate bill for the pharmacy, the replacement, OT replacement and pharmacy, that is again a different part, but because that is almost 35% bills are there. So that is not included into your bill. Then accepting the money, in certain nursing homes, doctor himself collect the money. I heard in the very first month, one of the patient was studying to me, XYZ doctor is there. मी त्यांना पैसे दिले तर अशा हातातनं माझ्या घेतले, माझ्या समोर पैसे मोजतायत. काय डॉक्टरने असं करायला पाहिजे का? There I learned many things from like this. So never take the bill and don't count in front of the patient. That creates bad impression in the patient's mind. Then sometimes patient says, the bill is 50,000 नाही, 40,000 आमच्याकडे आहेत. एवढेच तुम्ही घ्या, मी पुढचे देणार नाही, किंवा भांडत बसतो. I said take at that at least 40,000. Okay, जमा करून घ्या आणि पुढच्या 10,000साठी भांडत बसा. Because it has happened sometimes, patient सगळं बिल टाकून पळून गेलेलं आहे. So you lose all the 50,000 rupees. So आहे ते पैसे घेऊन ठेवायचे आणि राहिल्यासाठी हुज्जत घालत बसायचं. The next is about the interference of politicians. हे तर खूप वाढलंय सध्या. कुठले सुडो पॉलिटिशियन्स असतात ते. आता ह्यांना टॅकल कसं करायचं? We cannot hurt politicians. Remember, those are the biggest friends as well as the enemies of our profession. So how to take that? पॉलिटिशियनला तुमच्याशी काही देणं घेणं नसतं. तुमचं कसं हॉस्पिटल चाललंय, तुम्ही फायदा तोटा काही देणे, त्याच्या समोर त्याचा मतदार बसलेला असतो, इज वोटर, आणि मी त्यासाठी किती करतो हे त्याला दाखवायचं असतं. ही त्याची मानसिकता पण विचारात घ्यायची. What I tell them, sir, now the things are different, but in the initial first 10-15 years, की सर बिल ऑलरेडी 2.5-3 लाख बिल होणार होतं. हे पेशंटनी सगळं वाजून ते 1.5 लाखाला बिल आणलेलं आहे. आता ऑलरेडी मी 1 लाख रुपये कमी केलेले आहेत. आता आणखी यात किंमत किती करायचं? What I tell, की हा सगळा काय डॉक्टरना पैसे मिळतात का? मला मिळणार 20-25 हजार रुपये मिळणार. आता यापेक्षा आणखी जर मी पैसे कमी करायचे म्हटलं तर माझ्या खिशातनं पैसे द्यायला लागतील. माझा नेट प्रॉफिट फक्त 25,000 आहे. सेकंड आय टेल, मी तुमचे जर 20-25 हजार कमी केले तर माझं काही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल कमी होणार आहे का? दिस इज प्रायव्हेट नर्सिंग होम, नॉट अ चॅरिटेबल वन. माझं काही टॅक्सेस कमी होणार आहे का? आणि मी ते सांगत असे, बघा हे समोर माणसं बसली, तिथला स्टाफ जो आहे 1 रुपया कमी घेणार आहे का मी तुमचं बिल जर कमी केलं तर? शेवटी जे काही मी तुम्हाला कमी करते माझे प्रॉफिट मार्जिनमधनं कमी करतोय. शेवटी असं किती असणार आहे? काही वेळा मी लोक बघून सांगतो की असं करतो, ठीक आहे, तुम्ही म्हणता 50,000 कमी करा, मी माझे 25, म्हणजे मला जो प्रॉफिट 25,000 होतो तो मी कमी करतो, आणि तुम्ही तुमच्या लोकांच्याकडनं वर्गणी घेऊन किंवा कुठून तरी उरलेले 25,000 देऊन टाका. तुम्ही थोडी मदत करा, मी थोडी मदत करतो. इफ यू टॉक दिस इन फ्रंट ऑफ स्पेशली द पेशंट, ते पॉलिटिशियन लक्षात येतं लगेच काय आहे. दॅट मे बी वन ऑफ द रिझन नाउ दिस आय एम नॉट हॅरेस्ड बाय द लोकल पॉलिटिशियन्स ॲट ऑल. Then another part is that, especially for the corporators, there is an elected corporate and defeated corporate in the same area. And this patient, what does? He goes to Shiva Sena corporator, NCP corporator, Congress corporator, who are there. तुमचा फोन आला काल, तर त्यांचा फोन आला होता मला ह्यांचं बिल कमी करा म्हणून, किंवा सकाळी त्यांचा फोन आला होता. Then he get annoyed. अरे हा साला सगळीकडे फिरतोय का काय हा? Because he is not the one who is going to take the credit for the discount. ऑलरेडी मी त्यांच्यासाठी सर 10,000 कमी केला, तर परत तुमचं 10,000 म्हणजे कसं काय बसवायचं कसं आम्ही सगळ्या याच्यामध्ये? बघून, दिस इज ऑल, यू शुड हॅव फुल आयडिया. Then you have got all idea for operating the patient. You should have full idea of the local politics in your area so that you can utilize for your benefit. So as I said, what we can do is आम्ही एवढंच कमी करता आपल्याला. So this is as far as taking the bill is concerned. Maybe this all comes out of the experience. Now what you have to face in the accounting, we come back to our nursing home. Fake notes, all those 500 and 1,000, in those it was too much. And the wrong notes. It has happened when the 500 note came for the first time. You won't believe this. My receptionist took the 10,000, the 100 rupees bundle. We lost 50,000. नाही सर, मला वाटलं ते 500 रुपये आहेत. The patient was around 150 kilometers. मी त्याला सांगितलं, तुझं तू बघ बाई, मला पेशंटनी तुला काय दिलं मला माहित नाही. What happens, you can't see the patient. Patient म्हणाला, मी पेशंटनी 50,000, he took the receipt of 50,000 rupees at that time. So I said, you तू जा त्याच्या गळं, ते सगळं त्याला सांग, कारण मला एवढे पैसे आले पाहिजेत. हे आपण ह्याला सांगू शकतो, but this has happened in those days. Then, as I said, improper method of taking the money and putting your accounts. If the receipt is not given to the patient, that is the biggest area where the fraud can happen. You are so much busy in your practice, and if you see your family members are not looking after that, there is patient कडनं किती पैसे येतात, ड्रेसिंगचे पैसे घेतले जात का नाहीत, किती पैसे सांगितले जातात, किती घेतले जातात, पत्ता लागत नाही. This has happened at many places, and there is always a cash which comes down. So I had made from day one, you can make arrangements with the CA how to reduce your income, how to show, but the total collection patient should receive the receipt, and we have kept the 2 receipts for the rural patient as well as for city patients. So that's how we can manage with the income tax, but their habit should be put up making the receipt, because a lot of hard money is gone at the reception level. Then this is as far as our account is concerned. Now the next thing is about the CA or the income tax. Income accounting, we don't know A, B, C of account, we don't know what are the compliance which should be done by the income tax and all those things. Okay, there we lose the money. The proper filing of the receipts and all the vouchers is not there. The CA tells after 1.5 years, doctor, te phalana has a bill kadhun diya, ta kutne bill kadhun dyache, the bill is not there. And he cannot show to the income tax, so you suffer because of this. And same thing as I told you about filing with the returns. Rather in my initial, you can say 95 to 97, the CA has made a lot of losses to me because he did not file the returns properly. Of course, I could have sued him in the this CPA also, but then we had many other things to do rather than to follow that. But then we should not follow the blindly. Even the Maharashtra Orthopedic Association has suffered 70 lakhs rupees losses just because the CA has not done things properly. And we had got those things corrected after I took over. As far as stores are concerned now, seriously we have got a purchase manager. That is a big problem. In purchase, rather the initial phases, my wife used to look after, I rather trained her in everything. She's non-medico. Whenever I want to put an administrator, he asks first question, tumcha purchase kon bagta and tumcha billing kon bagta. When we told these two things are seen by us, but you are supposed to look after maintenance of remaining all other things, more than 50% they did not join the work. They are interested in these things. Initially you decide the quality of your gauze or the bandage. Simple plaster you can say. There are different charges for different kind of plasters. Now here the vendors, they cheat you. You select good quality of plaster and the bill remains, XYZ, you will bargain and take a bill. Say 2-3 months later, that fellow starts giving the lower quality plaster with the same bill. Here you have to keep the attention, because if your assistants are putting the plaster, they don't understand the difference between quality of plaster. These are minor and minute things which you see. And quantity also, that you have asked for 100 and you don't know, nobody has checked it, and only 90 plasters have been done, have been sent by him. As I said about pilferage, even the implant, disposables, linen, this has happened in one of the biggest hospitals in in Pune, rather well-known orthopedic surgeon. And the anesthetist told me this incident, that he was sitting in the room, doctor's room, and one lady came and she has that big chadar and there was something was tied into that. She put everything down from the window down. Below was her son was there. He just took it and he left away. Linen, most of the linen was there, and that was in front of the anesthetist that was stolen in that hospital. So even linen also can be stolen in the hospital. This is a big thing, expiry of medicines. Because what happens, we are putting medicines in a cupboard. Whatever you are buying is kept in the front and that is utilized. So what remains at the back is not utilized. So it's not only the monetary loss, but one of the orthopedic surgeons, where there was anesthesia death, he got in serious trouble because the expiry medicine was found in the operation theatre. Serious trouble. So that was expiry medicine, again damage due to negligent staff. One of my staff was a Fortune addict. He used to drink the Fortune. Addict means he was drinking the Fortune. And at that time, shortwave diathermy was there, there were walls into that. And it just fell from his hand down, cut. The wall is the heart of shortwave diathermy. Now he was not bothered about that expenditure. For arthroscopy, while cleaning and other things, you have to pay attention because a slight damage from them can cost you a lot. But his salary, everything is such that even if he works for whole of his life, we cannot take back the arthroscopy damage. Then inadequate storage or the space. How many of you are knowing one of the orthopedic surgeons in Latur or probably Bid around 4 or 5 years ago, that they got a notice from FDA that your storage is not good. Mr. Zagade was there, Food and Drug Commission, many things happened at that time. Because the way you are storing your implants, that should be according to the rules. I have got another talk on how FDA can harass you. The storage part is among that. So next thing is about government rules and regulations. For X-ray, 15 years after starting practice, I realized that my X-ray machine has to be certified by BARC. It was not known to us. There are specific, you should have everything, safety norms, that badges are there. Those badges has to be sent to this BARC. I think there is one, some TLD badges, what you say. What I suffered in that, Everything was going on smoothly. We were sending TLD batches every month, 2 months and 3 months. And suddenly, and one of the TLD batch, there was a 10 times more exposure than what was required. Generally, it is 10 times less exposure than what is allowed. Here, 10 times more exposure than what was required. Whole team came from BARC to us and, all those things. What I didn't know what happened. That probably the X-ray technician was keeping that TLD batch in front of that X-ray machine. But this has happened, and I was not aware of these things. And when they leave the job, it is your duty to inform everything, because his name is recorded there as an X-ray technician. And if something else happens elsewhere also, you are responsible. Just about the pharmacy also. We had a lot of trouble facing BARC at that time, that how this thing happened. It is a criminal offense. We have to settle the matter, of course. Yeah, all of you are knowing ultrasound machine. Actually, ultrasonography is very much helpful for soft tissue disorders in treating them. But now there is so much problem that in 1992, even one of the senior orthopedic surgeon was given the notice because his ultrasound machine was not registered with the corporation. You do anything wrong, they don't bother. Everything should be good on the papers. That is important. Next is police department. As you know, high-handedness, corruption, and doctors are the softest target in society. Then even the sometimes ridiculous complaint of the patient is there. But as I said, they try to find out. It depends upon the police officer who is sitting there, how much he wants to extort from you. Rather, one of my staff had went in the initial phases that she was sleeping in the night. She was just sleeping in the room and locking the door from inside. So naturally, we removed her. So she went to the police station. Police said, we don't look into this thing, but doctor ne kai tula tras dila ka? The reading questions. I was fortunate, she said, no, doctor ne kai keleni, because I was never, looking up directly to the female. But if she had said, no, doctor ne mala yaun kela, doctor ne mala tyau kela, this has happened, rather this is a regular one, that they just allege themselves, and doctors and them, when I was in IMA, there is incidents happened that one radiologist who came there to taking grievance to IMA, but IMA could not do anything in this case, because a lady complained to the police station that while doing this vaginal ultrasound, he has misbehaved with me, and the doctor was kept in police custody. He was harassed like anything, and for 15 lakhs that case was settled, after 3-4 days. But then what he saw, that lady was smoking in the door of the police station, and she was given 50,000 rupees by the police. This has happened in Pune. So these are actually trap which was there. So you have to be doubly and triply sure. There is another case in which the general practitioner was examining a lady. Rather, that lady's father was some political big shot of something, I think, not exactly Prakash Ambedkar, but that he was there, and he alleged his wife is there, everybody is there, and while seeing the BP, he has misbehaved with me. And if I remember, there was one head, rather president of the OASIS of the Andhra Pradesh Association. That video was circulating everywhere. He was in OT dress, and he was examining that lady who was sitting on the stool. She had backache. There were 2 lady attendants, her husband, everybody was there. And he just touched her, and she started shouting, and all her relatives came. It was a sting, and they wanted to extract 5 lakh rupees from him. Fortunately for him, the CCTV was working. This happened hardly maximum 2-3 years ago, and he was the president of the Andhra Pradesh Association. So those things I have kept in mind, how the police can harass you. Next thing about the theft, accident, and suicide. In Dinath Mangeshkar, if you see and go now to every hospital, you will find at the first or second floor there is a big net which is applied, which has put it there. Because if there is some circle, in Dinath Mangeshkar Hospital, one patient committed suicide by jumping from 7th floor, and the whole responsibility came on the hospital. That's why you see nets everywhere, at least in Pune. The death, violence, all of you know, previous complaints of the molestation. Pollution, this is a big thing, pollution. The Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. Waste disposal is something different, pollution is something different. This pollution, people have got tremendous rights, just like it is the ED of medical field. And how many of you know about these pollution issues? The effluent control, ETP plant, STP plant, and all those things. What they say, whatever comes out of the hospital is a bad one. This has to be treated first. That is called the ETP, means effluent treatment plant. And STP is sewage treatment plant. The sewage which comes has to be processed, and then it should be put into the direct, into the circulation. Now, because SBI has fought over that, what they have said that those areas where the government has provided the facility of treatment of the sewages or the effluent, there it is not required. But still it is required right now in Pune for more than 50 bedded hospitals. You should have separate ATB plant, you should have separate STB plant. Rather, this commissioner has told that even Dr. Sancheti Hospital did not have this plant, and there was no place to put the plant for such a big, so they have to put a vertical plant. That costed a lot. Because I'm taking the name because he has disclosed the name in our meeting. And Dr. Hardikar's hospital, what he himself told us, that we sent them 2-3 notices, but they did not pay any attention. So one fine morning we went there, we shifted all the patients, and we locked the hospital. The hospital was locked for 7 days. And person like Dr. Hardikar, who is managing trustee Sharad Pawar, these things can happen, then what will happen for you and me? So this is power of the Pollution Control Board. What he said, there is no, see, all the rules and regulations, this is central one, they are ambiguous. So it is the authority of the officer to interpret this, what is given there. So he has said that even if the 5-bedded hospital is there, should have separate sewage plants. We asked him, this sewage is a part of the apartment. He said, we are not concerned with that. Then you have to put that for whole apartment. Even if you don't get the NOC, then don't do the hospital, don't close down the hospital. That is sort of things. Now these bureaucrats have come to know what powers they are having. In the initial phases in Pune, the medical officers in the corporation were very cooperative, very cooperative. But last 10-15 years we have found that they have realized what power they are having. The big shots in Pune, one of them is under the bail now, because of these corporation issues. The next waste disposal, as I told you, this also was a big issue in Pune, that IV bottles and the IV sets were found in the common waste. And the CEO, the matron, the ward boy, and the owner of the hospital, they were charged, and this news was on the front page of all the papers, 95, 96, in that area. So you are responsible for waste disposal. Next is about the food and drug. As I told you, even if you don't have pharmacy, you have operation theater, or if you are having some medicines in your OPD, all these things in ICU, you are responsible for this thing, is a separate topic. Implant, purchase, store as a license. What happened, that case which I told you, another part was that the vendor which you take, from whom you take the implants. Now we see in the conferences there are stalls. Okay, the person told that so and so is looking after your area. We get the instruments from them, but we don't know whether that distributor has got a license or not. And this has come to know. Maharashtra Orthopedic Association has to go there. We met Gadkari at that time, and we got the thing settled because the doctor was given notice that why we should not arrest you and why should not take out your license, practicing license, because the distributor did not have the license. The main factory which was in Gujarat, everything was fine, everything was okay, but doctor got the implant from that particular distributor who did not have the license. We told Honorable Minister also, see, a patient buys a medicine from the chemist, whether he asks for the license of the chemist, and you are holding the patient responsible for that. How you are come to know? But at that time I was the president of Pune Orthopedic Society also, so we took the list of all the suppliers and their all the licenses, and then we informed to the people. Rather, one of the person whom was taking implant for almost a year, I was taking from different people, from him I had taken around 10 times, and that person did not have the license. We don't see these things. But eka case मध्ये अडकलं की सगळा problem येतो. So this is important. There is the role of association comes into this. I need not tell you about the income tax problem. All these things we have to face. Labor department, you have to maintain all record. You have to have shop act license with more than 10, muster book. The labor, they come every 6 months for the visit, sorry. They take the muster book and they start analyzing. We have realized on the day 1 that this guy is making, so a minor mistakes they were creating. So I just called him inside, चहा वगैरे दिला, काय सर काय आता तुम्हीच मार्ग काढा, आम्हाला ह्यातलं काय माहिती असतं, आम्ही आपलं फक्त मेडिकलचं बघतो, हे काय माहिती नाही. ओके, मग काय असेल ते त्यांचं देऊन टाका. He charged some 3,000-4,000 at that time. But later on then he said how the thing should be done. He is with only 3,000 and 4,000 rupees. I got everything from him, rather all allegations were taken out. At the same time, कसं काय मेंटेन करायचं त्यांनी मला सोल्युशन सांगितले त्याच्यामध्ये. So that 3,000-4,000 is peanuts for us, but then if we are egoistic there, that is because they have got they are like a dogs. Their cord is in somebody's hand, their cord is in somebody's hand. They have to pay money to somebody else. So that's why this is a practical solution. When the people came, they are the themselves who can trap you as well as who can take you out of your problem. Professional taxes record. In the initial phases, PT, All of you should have rebel consultant. Remember this. All of us, we can't come to know about these things. Provident Fund, trade unions, and labor court, especially resigning staff. One of the staff has gone into the court against us. Just XYZ, certain things. Of course, we won the case. As I told you, Sexual Harassment Committee. This underworld, their hafta for any Mahotsav, Ganesh Mahotsav, after Ganesh, then this Durga Mata will come, then again, all such things they come. It is sort of extortion to them. So what we have done that we had put our own Ganesh pandal in our building. आता आमचा स्वतः देत आम्ही बाकीच्यांना आता देत नाहीये. Certain of this sort, something of this sort you have to do. But I heard that if you don't pay them, what kind of things they do. Even doctor's car was punctured, the window was smashed, so many things they do. Then sting operation, I told you about it. Increase in competition. Now what is happening, that daily dilution, this is now probably come back to our own problem, that what is happening, there is a rapidly increasing number of the doctors, specialists and charitable hospitals. This has come up very much in Pune. The charitable hospitals have done a lot of issues. And we cannot increase the charges in according to inflation because of this competition. So there is an increased credit as well as due or the changing of the doctors. They will get the implant at your place and for removal they will go to somebody else. Then this results in the rivalry among the doctors, instigation, even infighting. And what I mean to say, the solution is that patient prepares category of doctors in his mind, and there is always competition. If your hospital is 4 or 5 bedded, they will just bargain you for even a cost. But if it is upper some 25, 30 bed hospital and you are not dealing directly of certain things, that doesn't happen. And the higher the category, less is the competition. Then another part, this is the solution I am taking. The solution is about the group practice, and your hospital has to be at least 50 bed hospital so that most of these problems can be taken care of. Actually, this is the problems from nursing home, then what is solution? But that is a big lecture again, going into that. Now what is happening because of this? I just don't go into this. This is the result which is happening. So future requirement accreditation has to be there, just like MMC Credit Point Hospital has to accreditation. Most of the patients are going for insurance now, and your empanelment is required for everything. And if you have got the education facility, it's very difficult. Once after you cross 40, you feel a need of the assistant doctors there. And once they pass out and they come to you, they have got different expectations. But if you have got the education like say D-ortho also at your place, it makes a lot of difference. Okay. So he's a doctor which is telling the patient that you are stressed, anxious, overworked, unable to sleep. These are all my problems also. So what can I do for you? So need of the day is society is changing very fast. Realize it and accept it. This acceptance is very difficult for the doctor. They don't accept it and digest it. Okay, it is the reality. You digest it and change yourselves accordingly. You change according to circumstances. Circumstances cannot change you. I was telling, I think, Ashok in the lunch. आपण काही युग पुरुष नाहीये. आपण सिनेरियो बदलू शकत नाहीये. It is like a survival. It is like a evolution. You change according to your environment, then only you will survive. Otherwise you perish. No use just complaining and moaning. Baga na काय चाललंय, हे काय चाललंय. Then there are WhatsApp protest, thumbs down, black, all are WhatsApp, but nothing happens there. But आला अंगावर तर घेतलं शिंगावर अशी मराठीत म्हण आहे ती. Okay, if it's there, that is the motto of my life also. You just try to dilute the situation, but not possible. He is going to come. Go above that. Consider this as a challenge. So go for a group and multi-specialty hospital, or if you can't do that, join corporate hospital. The salary is better than all such things. This is the solution. Thank you.